Today on Everyday Ordinary, it's all about the city of Osaka, the kitchen of Japan. Osaka is one of the two major cities in Japan to visit for its tasty street food, lively and energetic culture, things to do, and places to see. Please come with me as I take you on this journey through Osaka, Japan. This journey begins here at the Flag Hotel, which I found to be reasonably priced and centrally located, not to mention conveniently located to the events and locations to follow. The breakfast layout here at the Flag Hotel was easily one of the best food experiences for me in Osaka, although not a traditional style US breakfast, but it was rather tasty. The first stop is visiting the SUMO tournament at the Edouin Arena. This is absolutely a must if you visit any part of Japan during tournament season, and in Osaka is during March. I express all of this because sumo is a massive staple to the Japanese culture, and it's something that you will only experience this way here in Japan. As challenging and potentially intimidating as it may be, the Osaka public transportation and walking are probably the best ways to see and experience many parts of Osaka. The train station presents an excellent option to store your luggage for a small fee. It is now time to start this expedition to Universal Studios Japan for the very first time by way of the Japan's subway system and their rail system. Looking forward to the new experience. The Japan rail system is excellent and very disciplined, where you see that the people get off first and then the people get on in a very timely manner. If time is available while in Osaka, I highly recommend visiting Universal Studios Japan, as it should be high on your agenda. Now it's time to explore and enter the world of Harry Potter. And this place is extremely elaborate in how they did it. Unlike in the US, here in Osaka, you will not find anyone of the locals walking around with food or drinks in hand. So they will either carry it home, or they will eat it within that restaurant, or in the case of a street vendor, they will eat the food in that location and dispose of it before they leave. When traveling on your holiday, there's always a chance of unfavorable weather that may happen. Here in Osaka, a little rain isn't slowing absolutely nothing down. One interesting thing here are all the clear umbrellas everywhere. Not to mention the locals riding their bicycles with the umbrellas in hand. Making way to the next destination through the raindrops and sea of clear umbrellas, now at the Kuramon Ichibei Market, which everyone should experience, especially if you're a foodie and open to food experimenting. Let me tell you, they have a vast amount of different seafoods that I've tried and seen before, not to mention a whole bunch of other seafoods I have never seen before and most likely probably won't try either. Here at this market, you will find the highest quality and rated beef in all of Japan and possibly the entire world. This meat is super tender and it truly melts in your mouth. The heartbeat of Osaka is the DOTONBARI district and must be fixed at the top of your list to visit. The street foods such as the takoyaki, the energy of the people, and the views and the sights make this definitely an optimal place to come visit. Not to mention this, but on the backside of this main entertainment area is a waterway for boat rides, not to mention other things to see, and the infamous Gillica billboard. Here are a few restaurants that offer unique and tasty food experiences that you should consider stopping by. I will first begin with Kanidaraku, Japan's iconic crab restaurant. Definitely, I recommend sitting on the second floor for ideal views as you prepare yourself for this quite the unique meal. Ajinoya Restaurant comes highly recommended as a restaurant to visit for the food experience, and it was very tasty. When you arrive, don't be surprised if there's a long line. Just be patient and wait. It'll be well worth it. In my opinion, I had a great time, as you can see. Coco Curry is another excellent dining option, which happens to be a local chain restaurant for dinner and lunch. I highly recommend it. The food was absolutely tasty and the service was excellent. Here are some unique things about Osaka to be prepared for when you visit. Respect the lines. It's not a joke. They got lines for restaurants and to get on the train, and they will be patient and stand on them. Osaka stands on the right and passes on the left when riding up an escalator or riding down one. When you make a purchase, you go to the counter and pay. You place your money in the tray versus handing it to them, as this is a normal practice. There are absolutely no public trash cans anywhere in this city, and surprisingly, the city is extremely clean. 7-Elevens, Family Marts and Lawson's are legitimate shopping choices, actually almost first-time shopping choices. Then there are the unique automobiles that I've only seen firsthand in Osaka. I highly recommend getting an IC card when you first arrive and install 500 yen to start, as it is very useful and needed for trains and buses. Not to mention you can use it to purchase several things, almost like a prepaid credit card, but a little bit more. Kitchenware Street is a shopper's heaven for a variety of kitchen items such as knives, teacups, and tea bottles, and all that kind of cool stuff. So it's definitely worth a walkthrough. Don Quixote, which is pretty much right next to Kitchenware Street, is almost like their version of Target, but on steroids. You will find such a variety of things that you will find in a Target, but you also won't find in a Target as well. Worth the stop. For all the children watching and adults with that big kid inside of them, Namco is definitely a place worth visiting and spending some time, maybe a few hours, playing video games and all types of games, especially for my anime fans, and you'll see a whole lot of different things in there that you can enjoy. Although it wasn't around the corner from me, visiting Osaka Castle is an experience all its own. While I was there, I was able to enjoy experiencing the many beautiful cherry blossoms that was in full bloom and in season. When facing Osaka Castle, there's this building of small stores and shops to the right that I highly recommend you take a peek inside for some good food and shopping opportunities. I really like how the locals are just here hanging out and relaxing and enjoying the day in the park. It's just a very sort of soothing type feeling just to enjoy. Visiting the Yameda Sky Building I found to be worth the visit for amazing views. Due to its size and height, it is often compared to the Empire State Building. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully this video was very helpful as you plan your trip to Osaka. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Until we meet again,